UCF finishes with 4 players scoring in double figures here tonight. And UCF, who led at 5 or by 5 in that first half, would outscore the Thundering Herd by 10 in the second and easily coast to victory 67-52. The 3-point shot here tonight for UCF, one away from matching the season high of 8 3-point makes in the win against Bowling Green. That was right at the beginning of January up there in Ohio. At UCF tonight, 7 of 19 from the 3-point stripe. UCF as a team shooting 40.5% from the field. We'll continue to take a look at our final statistics as head coach Joy Williams now joining us here for some post-game conversation as her ladies' second Conference USA victory of the year and the first here at home in Orlando. As coach, first of all, congratulations here to your ladies, a night in which in that first half things are working, 3 balls going down. I thought our ladies were unselfish, balanced scoring, at the same time defensively turning Marshall over constantly all night long.
Well, I think, that's what I'm most proud of, Scott, and what we're most proud of is our defensive effort tonight. We really have been emphasizing that, and really our team understanding that if we want to be successful, we've got to defend and rebound.
There in that first half, Coach, Marshall turning over 13 times. Shane Weaver, their leading scorer, coming in. She at the break just 2 points. You had to like the way you felt there going into intermission where you were getting contributions from multiple ladies, and the 3-ball look that was going up there in regularity for our ladies tonight. If we can knock down a couple of those per game, it'll be very hard for defenses to defend us, especially when you've got some of the inside-outside game working on.
Well, we were very patient offensively, and that was the difference. In past games, we have not done a very good job of reversing the basketball and being patient offensively, and we did that tonight. We got some wide-open looks, and BJ and a couple of the other kids were able to knock those down.
Coach, I mentioned that 5-point lead, 32-27. We knocked down our first shot there in that second half, and then it would be a whirlwind of points being scored there by Erica Wood. She had a big night offensively. She would score 6 points, but some resolve by our ladies as we would have back-to-back 3-point plays, one from Nate Carter and then Kaylee Keogh there to really get that separation, that differential back up to where we wanted it to be.
Well, I thought Kaylee and Erica both played very aggressively tonight. Really proud of them. And Sarah Jossie, we talk about her. She had a great game tonight, really played within herself, and she's capable of doing that every night.
Coach, 4 ladies in double figures here tonight. We got to go all the way back to the Louisville game to find the last time that happened, but a consistent performance, and that's the type of thing that you as a coaching staff would love to be able to see from one game to the next. We'll obviously just take one game at a time, but tell me there in that second half what you liked from your ladies.
Well, I just liked our unselfishness. I really liked our defensive intensity, and that's where it starts. We really challenged them at halftime to not play the scoreboard, not to watch the clock, but just to play possession by possession and really try to play UCF basketball, and that's what we did tonight.
Coach, it doesn't happen very often where Brianna Jackson is going to have back-to-back games struggling offensively. She struggled there, 1 of 14 from the floor in the loss against ECU. Here tonight, that was a different story. She finishes with 18 points, as you saw there, getting an easy score off one of her many steals here tonight, 7 of them.
Yeah, she did a great job defensively. BJ has quick hands. And she was able to finish on those shots. So really, I thought she played a lot more under control tonight. And again, Scott, you talk about a freshman who is learning every time out, and she's really improving every night out.
Get to the free throw line just 4 times in the first half. We fouling there in that first half in regularity. Second half, it was the exact opposite as we go to that charity stripe and able to knock down some shots.
Yeah, we talked about that at halftime. I think at halftime they had shot 14 free throws, and we just talked about the fact that we couldn't bail them out with fouls. We were giving them easy baskets. They're a very good free throw shooting team. So second half, we were able to shoot some. I think we only shot 4 maybe in the first half, and came out in the second half and did a lot better.
Well, Coach, a pair of home games here this week for your ladies. The first one in the books. That one will be nice. And at the same time, the first half of Conference USA basketball now to the wayside as to the forefront. These next 8 games, we're going to start seeing teams that we've seen in the past getting for the second time. That comes with Memphis coming up on Sunday.
Right. Well, we're halfway through the schedule and still, a lot of games to play. And the big thing for us is just to learn lessons as we go and really capitalize and not make the same mistakes that we made the first half of the conference season. So, we're looking forward to it. We're excited about the challenges coming up, and specifically Memphis, who's next.
Yeah, getting Memphis, we saw them up there on the road getting our first victory in which we would score 70 points. A solid offensive night here tonight for your ladies. Again, Coach, congratulations. And I know Sunday's game, we've got maybe an academic type of theme to it. And I know Kaylee Keough, she's up for a very dubious honor, not just from a athletic student-athlete standpoint, but from an entire university standpoint.
Well, Kaylee was just awarded the Order of Pegasus Award, and really the highest academic honor on our campus, not just within athletics. So we're extremely proud of Kaylee, and what better representative as far as an academic game than Kaylee Keough. So proud of her. She's finished with 1 degree. She's working on the second and has been accepted to many law schools. So Kaylee has a very bright future ahead of her.
And a solid performance tonight from Kaylee. 7 points, 9 rebounds in 26 minutes off the bench. Congratulations to your ladies, Coach, as a solid victory here tonight against a Marshall team that beat us last year in the season finale. So a little revenge here for our ladies.
They did, and we're excited about that. And I know Memphis is going to come in with that on their mind, so we've got to be solid on Sunday when they come in.
Awesome, Coach. Appreciate the time here after this victory.
Thank you.
That is head coach Joy Williams, UCF. They're offensively tonight getting it done. 40.5% from the floor, 7 of 19 from downtown in the free throw line. It was huge there in that second half as Marshall fouling in regularity. UCF 12 of 16 there from the free throw line. They finished the game and also out-rebound this Marshall team. One of the things that to mention there to Coach Williams, big rebounding effort here tonight. 37 to 29 on the boards. In UCF's 2 victories, they've really crushed the opponent on the boards. 14 offensive rebounds here this evening for UCF. The Knights would score 10 points on second chances. 4 UCF players in double figures tonight, led by Brianna Jackson. 18 points on 6 of 13 shooting, 4 of 9 from downtown. She would end with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and what I believe to be a season-high 7 steals in 35 minutes of action. Erica Jones, she would finish with 13 points on 5 of 9 shooting, also 9 rebounds. She continues to make her way up those all-time rebounding UCF history books there, as she's now in the top 10. She played 25 minutes, had a little bit of foul trouble there in that first half. Nate Carter, she would finish with 12 points on 5 of 13 shooting, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 3 steals in 33 minutes for Nate. Other starters, Andrea Hines, who got the start here tonight for UCF, 2 points, both of those coming from the foul line. She also had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals in 30 minutes. Stephanie Taylor, along with Hines, getting the start. Taylor would go scoreless tonight, but pull down 3 rebounds in 18 minutes of action. The UCF bench, a productive one tonight, 22 points, including 13 from Sarah Jossie, as Jossie a career high as a Knight here this evening. 5 of 9 shooting, 2 of 3 from downtown. She played 23 minutes of basketball. We mentioned Kaylee Keough's numbers. Megan Keough, she would play 8 minutes, have 2 points and 2 rebounds. Kiana Morton would play in this game but would not score. Quick stats there for Marshall. You see some of the numbers from them. They would shoot 42% on the game, 2 of 17 from downtown. They came in as the top 3-point shooting team in Conference USA. They would go 14 of 19 from the free throw line, turn the basketball over 25 times. UCF would turn those into 23 points and cruise to victory 67 to 52. The leading scorer tonight for Marshall, Erica Woods with 20. Seporia Dickens would finish with 15 points. For the Knights, they improved their overall mark to 8-14, now 2-6 in Conference USA basketball as the second half of CUSA games about to begin. It will be a rematch of the Memphis game from just 10 days ago, in which UCF would go up there to the El Marone Fieldhouse and register the victory and get their first conference victory of the season. We'll see if the Knights can make it 2 in a row. As for Marshall, they dropped to 7-14 and 1-7 in Conference USA. They now stand alone in last place, where UCF now is team number 11 in CUSA. So a fantastic offensive performance here tonight for UCF. 67 to 52 your final score. That wraps up tonight's broadcast. Next broadcast comes your way on Sunday right here from Orlando. For a complete recap of tonight's game, please log on to UCFathletics.com, as well as for tickets for Sunday's afternoon of basketball. Please go ahead and check that out as well, as we'll have a large supporting cast here on Sunday coming up. Should be a nice fan base for that Sunday afternoon of basketball. We'll see you on Sunday as you've been watching UCF basketball here on the UCF IMG Sports Network.